right, thanks for joining us at wearegreenbay.com for Locker Room OT. Tonight we've got the Freedom Football Squad in the house, head coach Frank Matea and Reeve Lambrecht, quarterback and safety. Appreciate you stopping out, fellas.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right, we're almost to the midway point of the season, and your guys are 4-0. What a great start again for the Irish.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, you know, you don't want to count any chickens or anything like that, but it's a good start.
Reeve, what do you think about your group, and did you know going in? Because everybody says we want to win our conference first, we want to get a deep playoff run and eventually get to state in Madison, and for 90% of all teams, none of that happens.
Right. So obviously that's the goal for every team, to win conference, go to state. I don't know, we have really good coaches, and it all starts up in the line too. That's what makes the engine go. So we all work together pretty well, and it seems to work.
You know, Frank's already made you a quarterback, and you play a lot, so you don't have to tell him he's a great coach.
Well,
but you know what? You do, though. You guys, you've assembled a great staff, and once again, that's teaching the game. I mean, they all know it, but every day in practice, they're high schoolers, and you got to reiterate the fundamentals.
Yeah, we're really proud of our coaching staff. That's something we talked about last year. You know, we have Chris Greisen with all of his background and NFL background. Amon Green is on our staff. We've got, at the freshman level, we have Clint Krewalt, who has a Super Bowl ring. And then all of the coaches, like if I mean, I'm not even going to do all the rest of the names because they're great, and everybody pitches in. It's a lot of work, but, you know, the kids, I think, see the example of the work and how much it takes, and you know, when you have a teacher like Chris on the staff, it's fantastic. I
mean, he lives, sleeps, eats football, and as a quarterback, you got to love that. I mean, I've gone way back with Chris, but I mean, he's played the game at all levels. Is that cool, learning from a guy like him?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's awesome having role models like that are your coaches, too. You can connect so much with, and it's a lot more fun playing the game when you understand the nicks and knacks of it.
Well, Frank, Luxembourg-Casco last week, I mean, this was a nail-biter for most of it. They jumped out ahead, and then it was 24-21 at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough game on a lot of levels, and it's a great example of sports, and records don't always really reflect how good a team is. They're very big, very good. Dylan Maney is one of the hardest people to coach against because he always has an answer. You know, I always joke, some coaches play battleship, they're just kind of guessing, and some coaches have a plan, and then they can make adjustments and have an answer. And Coach Maney's like that. And we had at one point a 24-7 lead, and the game ended with us hanging on. But they're a very good team, and it was a great effort by our team to escape with a win and to find a way. That's our slogan this year. And we even found a way without the services of this young man who was injured last week, but we're really glad to have him back.
Well, and Reeve, when you look at across the northeastern Wisconsin, you're not going to find a tougher mid-level Division III, Division IV group of teams, are you? I mean, they're all the way, maybe besides the last couple at the bottom. Your top 6 or 7, it's anyone's usually.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Our conference this year is extremely competitive. Anyone could come out on top, so game by game, see where things go.
Kids get some confidence with that 21-0 shutout of Seymour. When you go across to the Bay, and they've got some tough kids, and everybody knows each other because you're right down the road.
Right, and they've got Coach Mull and all those things. I mean, it was a really good road win, and seasons are long things, and when you get a win like that where we just came out hot, we were on fire, and it just was something that sort of fed on itself, and I think that's the kind of thing where we, you know, talk a lot about building on previous success and stacking success, and that's something we could definitely take a leap from. And so, yeah, that was a good moment in what's going to be a long season for sure.
I like how you use that Mike McCarthyism there, stacking success. All right. You had a couple, I don't want to say easy games to start the year, but they were kind of lopsided with victories for you. This Friday night, 4-0, the two heavyweights right now in the league, in the Northeastern. Reeve, what about Wrightstown? They put up the points, and deservedly so, ranked number 2 in the state, don't you think?
Well, I mean, since I was a sophomore, well, middle school, I guess, playing football against them has always been physical and fun. They're well coached just like we are, and it'll be interesting to see how things play out.
Frank?
Yeah, to that point, I mean, they've got, Coach Stricker there who's Coach Klister, I'm sorry, Coach Klister, who's a Hall of Fame coach.
Yep.
Hall of Fame coach and a really nice man. Our staffs know each other. Coach Klister has his team with, they have a very clear identity. They stick to what they do.
Yep.
They're solid on all levels. They're big, they're deep, and they're very talented, and they're not going to make mental mistakes. So we'll have to be at our best to compete. They're ranked where they're ranked for a reason.
Yeah.
Coach Klister has them rolling.
Well, if you want to go see some great football, 2 4-0 teams in the Northeastern Conference, Freedom and Wrightstown, your schedule stacks up like this. After that, still no walk in the park. Denmark is kind of like LC. I saw them play. They've got some tough kids. And
they do.
Little Chute, oh,
Yep.
by the way, Fox Valley Lutheran. I
Yep.
mean, you finished with Marinette on the road, but there's still some work to be done here on this schedule.
No, there's no gimmies in the conference. I mean, the Northeastern Conference is a lot of fun to play in and coach in because the competition is good. The kids are good. The coaching is excellent. The heck of it is you get to the end of the season and you're in the playoffs and all those teams are good, and then you got to play those guys again.
Right.
But it's a lot of fun. I mean, good against good, I think, is always what's best about sports, and that's what we enjoy, and we embrace challenges, and we're looking forward to this one.
Very cool. Frank Matea, head coach of the Freedom Irish football program. Quarterback and safety, Reeve Lambrecht. Thanks for stopping by, fellas.
Thanks for having us.
Best of luck Friday night and the rest of the way.
Yeah, thank you.
You've been watching Locker Room OT at wearegreenbay.com.